Welcome everyone to the Tactical Tavern. My name is Tomas Salas, and in this video, we're reviewing the Cold Steel Ti Lite 6-inch. Ooh, we're gonna put this product up against the Tactical Tavern test with 25 possible points based on price, functionality, design, dependability, versatility, and carryability. Let's cut into it. Before we begin, if you love gadgets, gear, and upgrading your everyday carry, take a moment, drop a like, and subscribe. All right, first up is price, and there are a few models to consider. First up, we have the base model, which is Zytel, and that comes in at around $55. They also have an aluminum version, which is quite heavier, and that comes in at $135. Lastly, they have this G10 version, which is around $185, and it comes with CPM S35VN. I think that the pricing tiers they have are great, and there's something in there for everyone if you want that upgraded high-end model or even just the base one. I've carried all of them, and my favorite being that black G10. However, for that base model of $55 for a 6-inch Cold Steel Ti Lite, it easily gets a 5 out of 5 on pricing. For this review, we are going to be focusing on this Zytel model because I think it's the most accessible to everyone. Let's see what that money gets you with functionality and design. Stack measures in at 13 inches overall, with the handle length being 7 inches. I really enjoy the shape of this handle and it has a slight swell towards the end to facilitate a comfortable and secure grip. Helping aid in that grip are also the holes milled into it that give you something for your fingers to line into. The blade is 6 inches long, comprised of AUS-8, which is a Japanese stainless steel. You have 3 different opening mechanisms: the thumb stud, which is quite smooth, the quillions to wave deploy, and this knife has enough length and leverage where you can just snap it open with the weight alone. This knife locks into place with the stainless steel liners, and I must note that the connection point with that liner lock fits almost 100%. One part of the design that I thought was cool is they moved the pivot hole over to the left to help facilitate a faster opening. The pocket clip on this version is a slight tumble finish, and it still is quite reflective, but does a nice job at coming in and out of the pocket easy. That is one of the reasons why I do enjoy that G10 version. Although it's a bit more expensive, it has upgraded steel and a black matte pocket clip. I think the lines of this knife are absolutely beautiful, and it reminds me of like a 1950s Italian stiletto, but on steroids. The biggest design flaw for me personally is that I wish the quillions were reversed. What I mean by this is that you can wave deploy this knife, but usually takes a little flick at the end to complete the opening. Furthermore, it would add as a nice thumb ramp to get more control over the blade instead of your thumb meeting this quite pointy quillion. Other than that design enhancement that I would make, I absolutely love the lines of this knife, and it gets compliments every time I pull it out. For functionality and design, it gets a 4 out of 5. Next up is dependability. Considering how long this knife is and that it's a liner lock, it is extremely strong. I do like options, and I've used it as a throwing knife just to test the limits, and it never failed on me. So I have full confidence that this is a very strong lock. I mean, after all, it's a cold steel. Similar on the theme of reliability, even the edge holding is quite spectacular for that AUS-8 Japanese stainless steel. It's really my only knock on dependability that comes with that quillion, because when I go to deploy it quickly out of the pocket, sometimes it just doesn't open all the way. It just leaves a small shadow of a doubt that if I really needed it in a high stress situation, I can't 100% say that I'd be able to successfully deploy it. I think it's a super easy fix, just flipping those quillions around, but I don't know if Cold Steel will do this anytime in the near future. I feel that in the heat of the moment, this might be a big problem if I can't reliably click it into place and get the knife into use. For how long this knife is, it is certainly strong with that excellent liner lock, with great steel and an awesome design. It gives itself a 4 out of 5 on dependability. All right, next up is versatility. I sincerely love this knife for many reasons, and I've even tried using it as an everyday carry blade. However, that's just really not its intended purpose. Certainly, you can use it to pop open zip ties and cut through a bagel, but it is mainly designed as a tactical knife. It does not have a lot of slicing potential and it has a very obtuse edge. It's mainly designed for a thrusting implement. That being said, I do recommend this for security professionals because you can use this as an impact device. What do I mean by this? That pommel end makes fantastic non-lethal strikes where you can flip it around to that more sinister edge and use it for ripping and scraping. Again, it is not designed as a food prep or camp knife. However, it certainly succeeds at being an exquisite tactical blade. It is for this reason it scores a 3 out of 5 on versatility. All right, last up is carryability. And again, this knife is so fun to carry because who doesn't want to whip out a 6-inch piece out of their pants? And it is easy to carry because it doesn't take up a lot of real estate in your pocket, meaning you can easily slip in a phone next to this knife. It's well balanced and straightforward, and when it's in use, it extends a lot of reach for a tactical situation. Now, in the pocket, it is a little bit round and bulky, and certainly if someone saw this in your pants, they might just think you're very excited to see them. On the same note, when carrying it, it is only meant for tip-up right-handed carry, and I do really wish they had some screws set for a left-handed pocket clip, because who wouldn't want to dual wield these bad boys? Because of the smooth G10 and great retention, this knife also deploys quickly out of the pocket. For everyday carry cutting tasks, it's not the best, but for a fun and tactical knife, it certainly does the trick, coming in at 4 out of 5 on carryability. Overall, the 6-inch Ti Lite from Cold Steel scores itself a 20 out of 25. It is an 80% pass on the Tactical Tavern test. If you like this review and you found value from it, make sure to drop a like and subscribe because it helps support the channel. While you're there, turn on post notifications so you are the first to know of new videos dropping every Tuesday and Thursday. Also, follow us on Instagram to get a behind-the-scenes look at all the new gear and the testing process. My name is Tomas Celeste. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. And remember, be prepared, be practical, stay tactical.